Vice Unlimited is something that I kind of always wanted to do. You know, I wanted a profession where I was using my hands, making a living that way. You know, I did go to school for graphic design early on, you know, and realized that, you know, sitting behind a desk and behind a computer screen just wasn't for me. Vice Unlimited has been a journey, and I've built it as I could afford. And as Vice Unlimited's grown, so has my collection of equipment to go along with it. I'm a firm believer of being able to do it myself and not have to rely on other people to do it for me. And so yeah, so I've acquired equipment like the press brake and the lathe and the mills, and a lot of that stuff. I'm not a machinist, you know, so I'm self-taught in a lot of those aspects. And but yeah, it's all older equipment. It's got personality, and I love it. I love old stuff. You know, the old equipment in a lot of ways is better than the new equipment. It lasts forever, and it kind of also reflects a lot of my projects. You know, I love the old vintage stuff. I love hot rods, you know, I love rock crawlers and off-road also, and so I kind of like tying it all in kind of together, you know. We've always got multiple projects going. I mean, we're doing a Hemi swap and a JK for a customer. It's a full project. We've got a 69 Camaro, you know, we're doing a full build on it, a full, you know, that kind of gives you the spectrum of, you know, we're not a four-wheel drive shop, you know, we're a true fab shop. So I've got an M37 fire truck is actually for a fire department, but it's going to be a full build, full project for them. They're actually going to use it as a brush truck, you know. And then personally, as kind of a shop build, you know, we're doing this Diamond T. So the Diamond T is basically an Ultra 4 car. So IFS front, you know, straight axle rear, mid-engine, dry sump. It's basically a full Ultra 4 car. It could be raced at the King of the Hammers or at any Ultra 4 race. But it's all designed around a 1946 Diamond T cab. And so that's what it is. And it's more than just an Ultra 4 car. It's a hot rod. You know, I've put a lot of attention into making it a cool hot rod. So it's not just a race car. With every project, there's a budget, or there's what you can afford. And so a lot of what drives my projects is I can't always just go buy what I want. You know, if you're going to build an Ultra 4 car or any race car, there's certain parts you would just go buy and you would spend 20, 30 grand on this stuff and whatever. For me, I'm not in a position I can do that. So, you know, like Hummer portals in the front may seem like a real crazy idea, but in actuality, I had Hummer portals. And so, you know, Hummers are independent suspension already. And so it's kind of like, and there's many different reasons why there's advantages to portals, but it's something I already had, and it's something that was already IFS, and so it kind of made sense that way. Also, the benefits of having a portal made it a viable option for me. You know, the 9-inch differential in the center, I made the housing, I made the stub shafts, I made all the little pieces to make that happen. I didn't go spend 2 grand, you know, just buy one and put it on, and I built everything, you know. But I love that. That's what really gets me excited, is that kind of stuff. Since it's a mid-engine or rear-engine vehicle, you have to reverse the rotation on all your drivetrain so it goes in the right direction. So the portals did that in the front. In the rear, I did a 14 bolt just because I already had it, and it had a Detroit locker in it, and it was already geared. So I flipped it over and retubed it, and, you know, and made it work, you know. And I put a cool pinion pump to oil the pinion bearing and neat little things to make it work. The future for Vice Unlimited, I mean, you know, it would be awesome if I had customers that wanted Diamond, you know, trophy tees built. That would probably be my dream, you know, to have guys that were excited about it and wanted that kind of stuff. In all reality, you know, I just want to keep growing some, you know, and just have a cool, you know, shop that just builds neat things, you know, across the whole spectrum, from hot rods to off-road to kind of whatever, you know. So one of the reasons that I chose to have my shop where it is, I'm in Lincolnton, North Carolina, which is just right outside of Charlotte and close to Mooresville and a lot of racing.
You're racing Harleys.